In today's episode we're going to talk about the ParaMed gun that is a very good tool to have in Star Citizen that has basically replaced the syringes in almost all situations. And to help us learning about this medgun, we have a volunteer that we definitely did not steal and kidnap from a mine in Daymar.
Help me. I have come here of my own free will, and in no way have I ever, and I mean ever, had a gun to my head in the course of this decision-making process.
And now, to show how to use this beautiful tool, we're going to have our volunteer getting shot by a ballistic FS9 and a energy gallon rifle. So, our beloved volunteer, what would you like to be shot by first?
And I have the laser rifle?
No, of course. So, he got 10 shots to his left knee. Then you just take out your medgun, walk up to the volunteer, and you shoot. And he's back to almost full health. Do you have an injury to your left leg, sir?
I do.
What size?
3.
And size 3 or tier 3 is the lowest level of injuries you can have. Then tier 2 are medium, tier 1 are the most severe. And now to the other gun. The ballistic FS9 LMG.
Please no.
Once again, you just walk up to your lovely friend and you patch him right up. The medpen is usually to heal yourself quickly, because if you want to heal yourself or a friend with it, you have an animation that might get you killed before you are done. And as he told us before, he got a wound to his leg. And we can actually fix that, because if he has an injured leg, he can't run, which is good for us, because then he can't run away. I mean, you didn't hear that. So
I just want to go back to my home on Daymar. My poor farmer family.
I should have thought of that before you try to rob those people. We can actually help him with that, because if we now look at him with the medgun, we can see that he has both his legs injured with size 3 injuries, and that he has, if the game wants to load it, 16% of drugs in his body. So to help him with his leg problem, what you can do is aim at the target, hold F and flick this switch from basic to advanced, and then at auto, and you will see that it automatically wants to administrate 5 minutes worth of demexatrine, which you can have in a syringe, but with this you can actually mix these compounds yourself. With this beautiful tooltip was covering, you have his blood level. So if we now up the dose of demexatrine, you see that the blood dose is getting higher and higher. And if he gets too much drugs in his body, he will basically act as if he were drunk. So we're going to give him 12 minutes of the demexatrine. And we're just going to shoot. And we now have an easier time to walk around. And as you can see on the little spreadsheet, he has 61% drugs in his body. His minor injuries are somewhat treated, but one thing the medgun can't fix is the drunkenness, and for that you need a detox pen that you actually need to administrate to the volunteer who almost tried to run away from us. Volunteer, come back here. There you go. And this medication basically makes it so that the drugs in his system are dispelled faster, so that he doesn't have to live with the drunkenness. If your volunteer runs away from you when you're trying to administrate aid and help the person to live a better life, a few simple shots to the head will solve that problem very easily. And now we can actually talk about how to fix injuries that the medgun cannot fix, that will say the injuries like the minor, medium and severe. So what we're going to do now is we're actually going to help this poor guy back up on his feet. And as you can see, he has now a size 2 head injury from a few small shots. And I'm actually going to be very nice to him and give him some detox. Hopefully that's hidden. And we're going to put him back on his feet, and we're going to fix those injuries. Not too much helps you to run away again, my friend. So, my friend, would you please get into our ship?
I seem to be... Oh, no. Blah, 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 blah. I'm drunk.
I understand that, sir. Please get onto the ship, and we're going to help you with those bigger injuries. If the volunteer tries to run away on the ship when you're trying to administer the required aid, feel free to use what you learned before with some well-placed shots. Drag the person to the nearest medbed, that's either on your ship or at a station, and place the body into the bed. This can still be done if the player is conscious. And now when the, well, incapacitated player is on the bed, you can just go over to any of the assistant managers, and you, as a survivor, can take care of the patient. So if we click on this, we can see that he has a minor left leg injury, minor right leg injury, as well as a moderate head injury, and what you can give him. It worked for me to help our volunteer, but he's conscious now, given the miracle of the bed, so he can actually treat his own tier 3 and tier 2 injuries. And once he's done that, he's free to go and enjoy his life as a farmer here on Daymar. Thank you for your time and your cooperation, lovely volunteer.
At least give my fish that gun for the gulag, right?
That's debatable. Ultra, do we have a gun to give to his pet fish? Ultra said no, and that means that we're going to give it to you instead. So, sweet
damn,
dreams,
he's
Ultra.
never gonna get that victory royale now. My tier 3 head injury is kicking in.
Well, nothing a med
Now it's
can't
gonna
solve.
cut out.
Anyhow, that's in a humoristic way how you use the medgun to treat a lot of injuries. It is a very versatile tool that everyone should be carrying because it's easy to use and you have a lot of ammunition for it, since it can hold 200 liquid rounds or whatever you can call it, and it can negate the negative effects to some extent, so that your friends can still operate at full capacity or almost full capacity and get out of a dangerous situation. With the syringes, you can only hold 4 with heavy armor, and with this tool it will let you carry more healing abilities and quicker ways to heal. The only way I would consider using the normal medpens would be for detox and to heal myself in a very stressful situation. Because if I was injured and to heal yourself with the medgun, you basically just equip it, press B, and it will aim at your own wrist. And also here you can easily select basic and advanced options, and auto if you have size 2, size 3 or even size 1 injuries.
Man, I dropped my gun.
If the friend is still unruly. You always have bullets. Stay safe, stay prepared,
Ow.
and stay alive out there, my friends.